Hey everyone, welcome back to M&M IELTS. This is Manmohit. Now guys, in today's video, I am going to share another set of the most repeated IELTS essays of all time, and this applies to both IELTS academic and the IELTS general exam. And I would be sharing the ideas for them as well, so that if you end up getting the exact same essays in your real exam, you don't even have to think of the ideas on the spot. You can pretty much just use the same ones that I'm going to give you. Again, you can use your own ones, that's perfectly fine. But at least watch this video until the end to understand how do I create ideas on the spot. And then if you end up getting the same essays, you can use the same ones. And then you can make sure that you end up getting a full score in your essay, obviously provided if you use the correct vocabulary words and making sure no grammar mistakes and all that stuff. So the very first one I have is: most teenagers today own a smartphone, which is correct. Provide your opinion to discuss the advantages and disadvantages. So that means we have to discuss the benefits of that. Also, we have to discuss the drawbacks of that at the same time. And we have to give our own opinion on that. Now, most teenagers today own a smartphone. The moment I see the sentence, the first thing that comes to my mind is, let's talk about the disadvantages. The disadvantages would be the social interaction is becoming less and less day by day because they are so much occupied with the devices that they have got in their hands. They are socially awkward nowadays and they do not socially interact with others purely because they're just confined in their small space, in their own world, chatting and being on social media all the time and not just being socially active. The advantage I can say is, nowadays, because teenagers have got a smartphone, they are much safer and parents can feel much safer as compared to in the past. Because when those teenagers go on any trips or they go to school or they go away from home, parents can keep track of where their kids are and not worry about them all the time, because they using the live GPS trackers, they can now actually track where where their kids are. So this could be an advantage and this could be my disadvantage. And at the end, we have to give our own opinion. And in the opinion, I can simply say, although it has got certain advantages, but it is more of a disadvantage of giving the smartphones to teenagers at such a small age, because they can be a hindrance in their growth and them becoming successful. Or you can just give the other way around as well, that it is a good thing that they can be connected with their parents and parents can feel safe all the time. Next essay I have is: some believe success in life comes from hard work, dedication and motivation, while many believe success depends on other important factors like money and appearance. Discuss both views and provide your own opinion. So we gotta discuss both of these this time and we have to give our own opinion at the end. So first part is: some people believe in life from success in life comes from hard work, dedication and motivation. Yes, the success in life do come from hard work, dedication and motivation, because if a person is putting in their hard work, is motivated to do something, does not matter the circumstances, they can still achieve the best. And then in the example, you can just talk about, let's say, Usain Bolt. He comes from a very poor country, but he still became the world's fastest runner purely because of his hard work, dedication and motivation. Or you can just think of any other person, any other athlete, and that should be perfect. And while many believe success depends on other important factors like money and appearance, I can say that a person who has inherited the wealth from their previous generation, they have got a lot of easy things in their life. They can easily become successful. They can easily get success in their life because they have got so much money. And the world today, most of the world today runs on money. So because they have got the money and they have got a good appearance because of all the things that are available to them to maintain their appearance, it becomes easier for them to step into the successful world because of the money and power that they hold. Right? So I discussed the second opinion, and now we have to give our own opinion. I am of the opinion that yes, hard work beats the money and appearance every single time. So I can say, although money and appearance can take you so far in your life, but hard work is the key to success. With hard work, you can achieve anything in your life. So this would be my opinion. Third essay: Many believe living in big cities come with more advantages than residing in the countryside. Do you agree or disagree with this? Look, for this time, I'm gonna agree with this. Again, there are so many disagreements, there are so many negative points of this, but I'm just gonna agree for now. Many believe living in big cities come with more advantages. Yes, living in big cities come with more advantages as compared to residing in the countryside, because all the things are accessible so easily. Everything that you need, any convenience stores or any shopping centers, anything like that, petrol stations are so easily and readily available, and you can just drive for like 5 or 10 minutes and you can find something which you need. Whereas in countryside, you're in the middle of nowhere. Everything is available in countryside, but to get something on the spot, you may have to travel a bit more as compared to the city life, and then get those things and then get the access to those things. Another thing you can say is, if someone becomes really ill or they become really sick, living in big cities, there's a benefit that the ambulance is going to come a lot quicker as compared to being in a countryside, and that in return can save a person's life as well in the long run. You never know, this can happen. So this is how I can agree with living in big cities. So these were my two ideas, but like I said, you can disagree with that, and then you can just give some supporting ideas for living in countryside as compared to living in the big cities. Last essay I've got is, more and more children and minors are becoming overweight in developed nations. This is a major problem for most of the wealthy countries. Explain the causes and impacts of this issue. So we're talking about how this happened and what can happen because of that. So children are becoming overweight. Reason: junk food, fast food, all the time, not eating healthy, not cooking at home, eating outside all the time. Pretty straightforward idea that children are becoming overweight due to eating outside all the time with their friends, eating junk food which does not have any nutrients, but it doesn't even fill them up, so they keep on eating all the time, and then hence they become obese. So that's the reason for happening. And then I have to talk about the impacts. Impact would be, in the long run, once they become obese, obesity comes with a lot of other health problems like diabetes, heart issues, lung issues, kidney stones, and whatnot. So this could be the impact of the issue. In the long run, children, when they become adults, they will be suffering with a lot of health problems, and in return, they might have to go to hospital, or they may not be able to pursue whatever they wanted to do at that particular time because they are not healthy, just because of eating junk food all the time. So they asked for us for the two things. One was the causes, we gave that, and another one was the impacts of this issue, we again gave that. But always remember to give an example whenever you give anything like that. In the causes, you can give an example. In the impacts, you can give an example, like 70% of Australians or 70% of Americans have become obese at the age of 15, something like this. And out of 70%, 23% of people are in hospitals because of the obesity, because of the diseases that have occurred because of the obesity. So just giving some numbers and examples, even though they're not factually correct. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any sort of questions, like we always say, do make sure you leave them down in the comment section below, and me and Mohit can reply to you guys as quickly as possible. If you need any sort of specific content, if you're struggling in a topic or anything, just put that in the comment section and we can make the videos based on those topics and prioritize them as compared to the ones that we have got planned. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing, just so that whenever the new videos are up, which are every week, you would be getting notified about them. And all the best if you have got your exams coming soon. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll see you all in the next video.